All right, we have junior guards Zoe Shang and Jasmine Gwynn and head coach Lene Larson.
Coach, I know that we've been sitting in a different seat the last couple of years, but your team battled through tremendous adversity this season, and even today did a great job. Your thoughts about the game?
Yeah, I mean, I was disappointed for my kids. I thought they played really hard. We kept ourselves in the game with defense, and that's something that we focused on all year, especially, losing some kids halfway through and having to kind of revamp a lot of what we do. They stepped up a lot. These two, they've had to take on a huge load on the offensive and defensive end, and they've done an amazing job of leading this team, through a lot of adversity. And so why we're extremely disappointed, and this is really hard to be in this seat, not at the end of the tournament with the trophy. And I thanked my seniors and told my returners, which there's a lot of them, that this should just make them hungry and that we don't want to have this feeling again, and learn from this situation, and we'll revamp and we'll be back next year better than ever. And I think the biggest lesson is you can't ever take anything for granted, and you can't go into a season thinking that things are going to be easy. And we talked about the climb to the top of the mountain is the fun part. It's the easy part. Staying up there, everybody wants to knock you off. And so it's been a humbling year, but I think my kids, they've played hard through it. We've won a lot of games just based on effort, and I thought we gave ourselves a chance today. Just didn't get some shots to fall.
I'm going to turn to this young lady here who had a spectacular game, Jasmine Gwynn. Goodness sakes, it seemed like you willed your team back into the game in the first half. Obviously, you scored 31 points, which is just a remarkable performance. Talk about your effort out there and your thoughts about the contest.
I was basically just feeding up on my team. Our defense was solid, so for me to get open shots on the offensive end, it took their defense to help out. And I just thought we played really hard, but it just didn't fall our way. But we'll be back next year with a senior class that's ready and hungry to play.
You were able to, from a slow start, pull back in and actually take the lead with just a few minutes to go into the game. And I would imagine at that point you were actually feeling pretty good.
Yeah, we were feeling pretty good. I thought we had it, but Azusa just played really hard, and they hit shots when it counted.
Zoe, let's turn to you and get a sense of what it was like. After kind of a slow start, it turned into a seesaw affair where you guys were battling so hard, got back in it, and then obviously didn't go your way down the stretch. Your thoughts about how the game went?
Well, we knew coming in that it was going to be a battle. Like, we've played Azusa 3 times now, and all of the games were competitive, and so we knew going in that it was going to be a fight. And the way to keep ourselves in the fight was to play defense. And offensively, the past couple of games we've struggled hitting shots, but we knew that defense is what's going to keep us in it. And I think that we played good defense, and we played with effort and we played with heart, and that's all you can ask for from your teammates.
I would imagine you're very proud of your teammates, battling through some of the tough adversity that you've had this year, and the young ladies that were there at the end. You've got to be just really proud of what they gave.
Yeah, this has been a rough season for all of us, and we've really came together, stuck through it. Tough times only make you stronger, and this team is proof of that. And this season, all of the stuff that happened for us, it's only going to make us stronger, and we're going to come back next year. We're going to be veterans. It's going to basically, the whole team's going to be a senior class. We're just ready to come back and dominate next year.
Well, Lene, I'm sure you want to put an exclamation point on that.
Yeah, I mean, why I love our seniors, and they've contributed a lot to this program. I want them to, leave knowing that they're leaving with a championship, and this not to be their lasting impression, and that, this off season that, I know my kids are going to work really hard to get that trophy back. And so, we have a lot of returners that, they're hungry, and we're going to add some players to, reinforce the troops here. But, this is not something we want to experience again. And like I said, we're not going to take anything for granted moving forward. It's just going to be hard work and perseverance. It's going to get us back to where we need to be.
All right, terrific. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.